Are you looking for the best subwoofer? In this video, we will look at some of the best subwoofers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 3. There are some things in life you can't say no to. Threesomes, a ride on a private jet, a chance to meet Samuel L. Jackson. While it's entirely possible to turn these down, you'll spend many sleepless nights staring at the ceiling, wondering if you should have said yes. So when SVS offered us the chance to spend a month with the PB16 Ultra, a subwoofer capable of putting out 5,000 watts at full power, we said yes. Automatically, the traditional way of finding the best placement for a subwoofer is to put it in your listening position, turn it on, then crawl around and listen for where the bass is most pleasing. That is not going to happen here. You are never, and we mean never, going to get this thing into your listening position. Not unless you're prepared to throw your back out. The SVS PB16 Ultra is heavy. Monstrously heavy. 174.5 pounds, to be precise. It's 25 inches high, and 28.3 deep, a big, black beast of a thing that is impossible to look away from, and bigger than almost any sub in this price range. Corner placement is best, but you can also slot it next to your front speakers, or at the side of your room. Wherever you decide to put it, it's best to have an idea of the placement beforehand. You are not going to want to move this thing once it's out. This isn't just because it's heavy, the smooth sides and frictionless texture make getting a proper grip quite difficult. The glossy black finish attracts fingerprints, too, as well as dust. These are very minor issues, to be sure, but would it have killed SVS to add handles? Fortunately, outside of a few niggles, the design is top-notch. The front end of the subwoofer is dominated by a gigantic 16 inches driver, fiberglass resin, hard as rock, with a subtle SVS logo in the center. Beneath it are 3 ports, designed to either be left open, or sealed off with the included foam inserts, more on these below. This is an option SVS have used before, in their Ultra Tower speakers, full review here. There are also 6 slots for an included metal grill, which you can use to hide away the driver and ports. We much preferred having them exposed, just because we really enjoyed how they looked, but we can absolutely see that some people will prefer to use the grill. It's well built and substantial, and easy to remove and replace. Number 2. There are 3 things to consider before you get your wallet out to buy a QB12 subwoofer: space, your budget and your neighbors. Because if you're in the market for a plus-sized Q Acoustics surround speaker package, or aiming to upgrade the low-end response in your current home cinema setup, those are the only things standing in your way. It is designed to work with Q Acoustics 3000i Suite, the 3010i and 3050i surround packages that have just 1 watt hi-fi awards again, as well as the Concept 5.1 speaker range. Improving on a class leader is a tall task, but the QB12 proves it has precisely what it takes. Beneath the grill is a 30 cm driver powered by a 220W Texas Instruments TPA3255 Class D amplifier, more than ready to shake the floor of your living room. A custom die-cast aluminium heat sink on the rear panel supports and cools the amplifier and power supply. While Q Acoustics has also fitted a brace inside the MDF cabinet to provide mechanical stability to the driver and reduce unwanted vibrations and resonance of the unit itself during playback. To the rear, you'll also find a 0-180th degree phase switch as well as level and crossover dials to help integration with the rest of your speaker package, though of course, you'll also need to go through setup on your AV receiver for the best results. Take care when lifting this 21.5 kilograms beast from the box. It's impeccably built, with a sealed cabinet that makes positioning a little less fussy than it would be with a ported design. The price above gets you a black or white vinyl finish, such as on the 3000i range of speakers, while gloss versions to match the Concept range are available for a £150 premium. The QB12 is almost cube-shaped and pretty big, so will take some hiding if you want it completely ignored. Part of the beauty of the 306 OS, which comes as standard with the 3010i and 3050i 5.1 cinema packs, is its slimline design. You can slot it tidily among the front 3 channels, or even beneath the sofa. The QB12, on the other hand, is liable to stick out, hence the need for space. Number 1. The SVS SB1000, buy at Amazon, is SVS's entry-level subwoofer. It features a 12-inch driver and 325 watts of Class D power to ensure that the sub produces plenty of desired low-frequency sound. The SB stands for sealed box, which is the preferred option for many two-channel enthusiasts, who think that ported subs, which often play quite a bit deeper, should be reserved for home theater applications. It comes in 3 different colors: black ash, gloss black, and gloss white, and it's compatible with the SVS smartphone app, which connects via Bluetooth to the audiophile subwoofer and allows you to control volume, crossover, EQ, and everything in between. To state it simply, the performance of the SVS SB1000 at this price is special. I didn't perform measurements on this one, but if you're interested in seeing them, the good folks at Audioholics included them in their review, which you can find here. The SVS SB1000 Pro is small in size but not in sound, which means you can add some deep, low frequencies to your audio or surround system, without investing too much floor space or lots of money. Most subwoofers are simple and, more often than not, ugly black boxes. SVS offers the SV1000 Pro in both gloss black and a black, as well as a more contemporary gloss white finish, which makes it easy to blend a sub into the decor of your room. As an entry-level subwoofer, the SVS SB1000 Pro provides fantastic performance for its price. More importantly, using the app you're able to customize the performance to your liking. Adjust essential setup functions like low-pass filter, phase, polarity, EQ, and room gain compensation. This may feel somewhat secondary, but if you're using an integrated amp or preamp that doesn't have bass management, being able to tinker with the sub from the listening position is as good a feature as you're going to find. The biggest complaint I had about this sub is the length of the power cord. When you are trying to find the sweet spot for your subwoofer, you want to put the sub into the listening position and walk around the room until the sub sounds its best, then swap positions with it. That can be difficult when the power cord